Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Rian Aldiansa. We are from research teams consisting of Dita, Yuyun, Hana, Zainal, Ida, and Bayu. Today we are going to present and the title is Compliance with Fluid Intake Monitoring using the Bartokar methods among patients undergoing hemodialysis at Dr. Sukarjo Regional General Hospital, Tasikmalaya City, a descriptive study. In this presentation, we will discuss several important points, including the background, research objectives, research methods, results, discussion, and conclusions. We hope this presentation will be useful and easy to understand. Without further ado, let's begin our presentation. Research method. Research designs, the study employed the quantitative approach with a descriptive research design and cross-sectional approach. The cross-sectional approach was selected because data were collated simultaneously at a single point in time to provide an overview of the conditions or phenomena occurring during the study period. For now, population sample and sampling technique. The populations of this study consist of all patients with chronic kidney disease or CKD who underwent hemodialysis in 20 and 25, totaling 124 patients. The sample was selected using a purposive sampling technique in which participants were chosen based on predefined inclusion and exclusion criteria as established by the researcher. The sample size was determined using the finite population formula. Eligible criteria, the first is inclusion criteria. Patient undergoing regular hemodialysis, patient who have family members accompanying them during treatment process. So, patients who are willing to participate are respondents and provide informed consent. So, for the second exclusive criteria, patients who are unconscious or have severe complications, patient or family members who are uncooperative during the process. So, research method. Research setting. The study was conducted in the hemodialysis unit of Dr. Sukarjo Regional General Hospital, Tasikmalaya City. Research period. The first is prepare phase at September, implementation phase at October, so final phase November until January 20 and 26. Research ethic. First is informed consent. The second is autonomy. For the third is confidentiality. For the fourth is dignity, so privacy, so fair treatment, non-maleficence, and justice. For data collection instrument, for questionnaires, the questionnaires used in this study was a validity instrument that had undergone validity testing by the researcher Dr. Sukarjo Regional General Hospital, Tasikmalaya City. Validity test. Following the validity test, the results show the 20 questionnaire items were invalid. The invalid items identified across several theoretical domains, including complication with the use of the Bartokar method, adherence to fluid researcher. Invalid items were therefore removed. Consequently, the questionnaire used in this study consist of 10 valid items. The items adequately recepted all indicator of the researcher's instrument, indicating that the questionnaire remains approving and reliable for measuring the study variable. So, reliability test. Reliability test results showed that the instrument measuring compliance with fluid intake monitoring using the Bartokar method had a Cronbach alpha coefficient of 0.773. This value exceeded the minimum acceptable threshold, indicating that the research instrument was reliable. Data processing procedure. Data processing procedure in the study was carried out through several stages, namely editing, coding, data entry, tabulating, and processing. Data analysis plan, univariate analysis, frequency distribution, and percentage were used to describe the characteristic of the study variables. Data analysis, univariate analysis. Univariate analysis was used to describe the respondents' characteristic including age, gender, educational level, occupations, duration of hemodialysis, and frequency of hemodialysis. In addition, the analysis focused on the main study variable, namely patient's level of compliance with fluid intake monitoring using the Bartokar method. So, for research results, demographics characteristic of respondent by age among patients with chronic kidney disease undergoing hemodialysis at Dr. Soekarjo Regional General Hospital, Tasikmalaya City. For the data primer and at 20 and 25 years. Table for dot 1, distribution frequency respondents. This is. You can see the table, address, gender, age, frequency and presentation. For the result, now for the results of demographic characteristic of respondent by coveting among patients with chronic kidney disease undergoing hemodialysis at Dr. Soekarjo. For table 5.4, distribution frequency here, there is job, frequency, and presentation. For discussion, demographic, the first age. Based on the study result, the majority of respondents were in the late adulthood age group, 46 years, accounting for 38 respondents, 70.4%. Now, this finding indicates that patients with CREO, we can see here for the second is gender. The results showed that the majority of respondents were female, with 33 respondents, 61.1%. According to the research assumption, the high proportions of female respondents may be associated with women's tendency to utilize healthcare services more actively. Their greater openness to medical examination and their higher adherence to long-term therapy such as hemodialysis. This finding is consistent with the studies by Harun et al. 20 and 21 and Juliana et al. 20 and 22. So, for the third education, based on the study results, the majority of respondents had an educational level of elementary school and senior high school, with each category consisting of 18 respondents, 33.3%. According to the researchers' assumption, this finding indicates that most patients with chronic kidney disease undergoing hemodialysis come from primary to secondary educational backgrounds. Research activity documentation, this is for the documentation. Thank you for your attention. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.